How would you like to become part of a team that will give you the health and fitness tools you need for life? I call this the gymnastics routine effect, because typically when you start a routine, you salute, complete the routine from start to finish with success. Now, while that might sound obvious, the number of former athletes who can say this about their progress and results is small. The sad truth is that when most women start their quote-unquote routines, or get back into working out, they may or may not finish their routine. And if they do, it may not go in the expected or desired direction they were hoping. It's because the strategies that most women are using aren't trackable, aren't consistent, and don't set where they should focus their attention to, quote, finish their routine. This is the reality those ladies face. Each day, experimentation, hope, and determination meet the unforgiving unknown and the unexpected. They pray that cutting sugar and carbs out of their diet will somehow show a sign of success. And if they don't finish their routine today, maybe they'll finish it tomorrow with a different technique in the middle. Perhaps their routine will last for longer than a few weeks, but who really knows? Only clients who work with a coach who has a predictable system for getting strong, lean, and flexible can say, when I start my routine, I finish it successfully and get a 10-0 score. Hi, my name is Danielle Gray. I'm going to share with you how I have installed proven systems for my clients to generate incredible, lasting results and how you can do the same. I'm also going to share with you the biggest mistakes women make when it comes to getting back in shape after months or years out of their sport. I'm going to show you the 3 components that successful clients have in place that struggling and plateauing women do not. I'm going to give you my simple, proven 3-step system to reach maintenance mode and freedom with fitness, and how you can put this to work starting right now. These are the exact same strategies I have used to get myself back in peak physical state since retiring from gymnastics over a decade ago. You see, over the past few years, I have been committed to helping some of the hardest working and most dedicated ladies on the planet who are ruthlessly committed to 2 things: consistent hard work and having fun in the process. So if you're an overachiever looking to have a predictable way to feel unstoppable, sexy, and confident, then you're definitely in the right place, and you're going to love what I'm about to show you. Now, the top 2 types of clients I work with fall into the following 2 categories: former athletes or calisthenics enthusiasts. One of my clients, Raychel, is a former level 8 gymnast who started working with me when she reached a point in her life where she felt lazy, unmotivated, and unhappy. She strongly disliked her thighs and cellulite, and she wanted to feel comfortable wearing shorts. She had given P90X a try, but had no coach or community to keep her accountable. She tried eating healthy, but wasn't aware of how much she was unknowingly overloading on carbs and sugars. She has now lost 10 pounds, 3% body fat, adapted to a sustainable, healthy lifestyle, has improved her strength, flexibility, and endurance, and can work through challenges together with her teammates. Another client, Lynn, is naturally strong, but mentioned to me that she was a good starter, but not a good finisher. She started working with me because she wanted to try something new and change things up to lose weight primarily in her abdomen. She wanted to feel stronger, put herself out there, and be confident with the shape of her body. She lost over 20 pounds by training like a gymnast, got to the floor in her splits, and went from a size 10 to a size 4. Another client, Kaylee, has raced ATVs, done cheer, CrossFit, and pole dance, and started working with me because she wanted to regain control of her dieting and tone her body. She had no guidance, she was incredibly active, but ate terribly. Her goals were to lose 10 to 20 pounds of fat and put on muscle in order to see a change in her mile time and increase her physical capabilities. She has now lost 15 pounds and 2.5% body fat, can do a back handspring again, and is working towards a back tuck. She is mentally on track, working out consistently, excited about fitness, and signing up for races and marathons. And the best part about working with Kaylee is her organization and commitment to the program. She knows with certainty that if she sticks to her new lifestyle, the progress continues. Now, the best part about this system is that it, 1, targets not only your physical body, but the mental and emotional components needed to make lasting change. 2, can work with any budget. And 3, is based on proven results. Now, in the fitness industry, I'm sure you've noticed that people fall into one of 2 categories. Dabblers, people who work hard, invest tons of hours and money each month on different classes, diets, and workout programs. They're always trying to make progress, but get stuck or plateau, get frustrated, stop, and try something else. Now, leaders. These people are crushing it. They're having continued wins and work out less than the dabblers, indulge nutritionally in moderation, have had challenges in their lives and worked through them to inspire others with their story of success. They didn't do it alone, and they are open to receiving support. So, what is it that allows some to dabble while others lead? Well, after talking to hundreds of women around the world, I've discovered the leaders have 3 key things in place, while the dabblers have 1 of 3, or sometimes none of these present in their training. The truth is, if you have the 3 things present in your training, it becomes very easy and predictable to continue progressing and seeing results. The best way I can explain this is how contestants from The Biggest Loser oftentimes end up gaining the weight back that they lost, or even becoming heavier than they were previously. The race is on to lose the most amount of pounds possible. Of course, the more you have to lose, and everyone is obsessed with the number on the scale and their aesthetics. People who focus on these things in general will do everything it takes to solve those symptoms. They'll start a fad diet, exercise every day, hire a trainer, stop drinking and going out, to significantly shed weight fast. They ignored the root cause of what actually led them to gain weight in the first place. They can succeed at the fanciest diets, look amazing for a short period of time, but this can also result in neglect and disregard for the underlying cause that makes this change unsustainable. What's the point of all that hard work if it's short-lived and unsustainable? It's useless. Now, you, on the other hand, can take a different approach. You can obsess over the physiology and psychology of your identity to make lasting change. You can focus on eliminating your limiting beliefs that have stopped you your entire life, and then add a healthy diet and exercise regimen to your new mindset. I want you to pause and let this next point sink in, because it's very important, and almost completely the opposite of what every other fitness professional is feeding you. Most women who are plateauing are obsessed with calories, what classes to take, and they completely ignore their potential to take consistent action and turn that into long-lasting progress for themselves. Most are obsessed over the next best thing. Instagram and YouTube workouts, keto, Whole30, paleo, you name it. In reality, all they are doing is putting more and more blankets over their fundamentally flawed identity. It's scary to face, I get it. People don't like battling with their inner demons, but it's absolutely necessary for them to break free of the chains they put around their own 2 feet. Now remember how I told you how the leaders have 3 things that the dabblers don't. Well, they are 1, a consistent training and nutrition schedule. 2, a supportive environment. And 3, an incredibly strong purpose. It comes down to this. If you can't figure out why you're trying to get in shape, then you do not have a purpose, and if you don't have a reason to create a supportive environment or a consistent schedule, you'll never move forward. Let's show you exactly how you can get back to feeling like your old self again starting today. There are only 2 things that you need to focus on. 1, discover an incredibly powerful purpose, and 2, take action steps to execute a plan. The only 2 things I will do for you are structure a consistent weekly training plan for you, and believe in you and challenge you to not beat yourself up. And when I say challenge you to not beat yourself up, I will literally ask you to talk to yourself in your worst mental state until you feel the power that it has to snap you out of it. Are you not filled with joy and gratitude when you look in the mirror or at photos? Are you frustrated with yourself every day you make an excuse for not being active or eating right? Let me ask you this. How many times did you celebrate yourself this week? And if you didn't celebrate yourself, then answer me this. What did you do in the last 7 days to try to practice self-love? You see, in the fitness industry, it's easy to get distracted by all the new shiny objects, likes, comments, perfect photos and videos on social media that aren't actually giving you results in your life. The raw reality is that having success as a woman who wants to reconnect with her inner athlete again is about a consistent training and nutrition schedule, a supportive environment, and an incredibly strong purpose. We live in a dog-eat-dog world now where people will do anything to be successful, even if what they do harms themselves or other people. If you are relying on yourself alone to be successful, you're leaving out the biggest components to your previous success. Are you not filled with gratitude and joy when you look in the mirror or at photos? Are you frustrated with yourself every day you make an excuse for not being active or eating right? The leaders in the fitness industry and sports in general, the girls who are elite level athletes, have a predictable training method for improving their skills, and they know these concepts with their eyes closed. There are 2 key metrics: the number of repetitions it takes to master a skill, and the number of times to visualize and practice greatness and gratitude. When you have a predictable system for training in a particular way for particular results, and you know these 2 numbers, every month is as simple as looking at your tracked workouts and food log and seeing how many times you actually did the work, and then spending the required amount of time to challenge your body to adapt to this new, yet familiar, lifestyle. Imagine seeing time spent training turn into consistent progressive progress over time. While the dabblers are looking to pull a rabbit out of a hat to try to get 1 or 2 huge wins, unaware of if they're actually improving their mental and emotional strength, or if they're inspiring others and being a good teammate. The leaders are spending a predictable amount of time to earn predictable growth and skill progressions. The longer they do this, the more advanced their physical fitness gets. There is a total snowball effect to all of this. And I just heard a quote recently that said, amateurs are focused on the outcome and professionals are focused on the process. So what does this system look like? Well, it starts with looking deep inside yourself and challenging your core beliefs. It strikes a nerve and generates an intrinsic response. We do this by painting the picture of where you want to be, where you've been in the past and present, and creating action steps to close the gap between the 2. It makes you ask yourself, how have I not moved past this yet? Once you discover your limiting beliefs, we will paint the picture of your outcome, determine your why, and plan your action steps to close the gap between the 2. At the same time, creating a database of your progress. And after a few short months, this database will have hundreds of metrics that we can track and predict over time if done consistently. And the best part? Doing this correctly will help you track and predict your efforts over time because you will get to know your body so well. You will finally have the strategies to finish a routine successfully when you start it. Now, to execute this strategic system correctly, you need to get these 4 things in alignment, and I refer to them as baking the cake. Dessert in a fitness video? You bet. Commitment, vision, consistency, and hunger. When you have these 4 things in alignment, you can bake your cake and have exceptional results just like my clients have experienced. Now again, you have to have the right system to create these results. You can do it the hard way, which is like trying to figure out your friend's famous cake recipe. You'd be spending money on ingredients and cake, trying to find the perfect combination. There are thousands of combinations you could try, and you may figure it out, but it could take a year or 2 or 3, but most probably never. Or you can do it the easy way and just ask your friend for the recipe and get the strategy immediately. And that's what I do all day in Train Like a Gymnast for my clients and their training programs. Well, by now you're probably thinking, how can I do this myself and lose 5, 10, 20 pounds and build muscle? Maybe you want to be like Nicola, who lost 20 pounds and 3.5% body fat in the first 6 months of our program. She was in a funk and needed a mental change. She's competitive and is working out consistently and keeping the weight off. Or you want to be like Tamara, who gained self-confidence and dropped the limiting belief that she is not physically strong. She lost 2 inches in her waist and went from a size 14 to a size 12 in her first month. Right now, I'm looking for a few more of my dream clients where I can help them get these kinds of massive results that I've shared with you today. That's why I'd like to work with you in a strategy session if you meet the criteria below. I primarily work with clients who want 3 things. They want to feel proud and confident when they see themselves. They want to be able to wear whatever they want without feeling self-conscious. And they want to feel strong, fast, flexible, and unstoppable again. So who is this for? Well, women who are currently working out consistently and making progress. Women who are eager to grow or take their mind, body, and spirit to the next level. Women who know they are good at what they do and have the potential to inspire others. And women who understand they need to have some skin in the game for accountability. Now, I'll tell you who this is not for. This program is not for women who are not familiar with the coach-athlete dynamic, women who make excuses and complain about what they can't do, women who are stuck and not ready to take action to get different results, and women who are content with their current state and not serious about personal development. Now, knowing that we are a good fit is crucial because I like to get all of my clients' results and be able to work with them for the long term. And to do that, I need to get them to see results as soon as possible. And the truth is, there are some people I cannot help. And if that's the case, I will be 100% upfront with you and suggest someone else I know who can help or give you an alternative. I'm only looking for those who are a good fit and those who I'm certain I can get results for. So the first step is to complete an application for a private strategy session below. And this application is necessary to determine 1, that I can help you and am the best coach to help you get those results, and 2, that you're ready to step up, commit, take action, and do the required work to achieve those results. Now, once I receive your application, you will be able to schedule a time with me to conduct your strategy session, and this is where we will really start working together to figure out what you want and how we can make it happen with certainty. At the end of the session, you will either be a fit, and I will extend an invitation to work with you as one of my clients. And if we're not a good fit, that's totally okay too, and there are no hard feelings or obligations. So, if you feel like this is the right next step for you, go ahead and apply right now to see if you qualify, and then follow the instructions on the next page. I look forward to speaking with you soon.